Tonight we have an opportunity to meet a very special girl. She and her family flew here from Oregon. When we decided to grant this child a wish, I didn't even know where Oregon was. I'm like, I think it's near Alaska somewhere. Esther made fun of me, and no clue where. I sound like Sarah Palin in Alaska, my backyard, and no idea where it was. But anyway, they're here tonight. She is 17 years old, and on February 5th, 2015, she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The difference between a 4-year-old and a 17-year-old is when a 17-year-old hears that you're terminal, she understands it. Her wish was to meet a pop star, an American Idol judge, which I just happen to be friends with, and she wants to get singing lessons. And she doesn't care if it's via Skype, if it's in person, but thanks to an extraordinary person in my life, this wish is going to come true. So, ladies and gentlemen, I please would like to make welcome Sarah Wood. It's the first time we're meeting. Fabio's got you too. You okay?
Nice to meet you.
So we meet this girl, Sarah, friend on Facebook again. I gotta meet Mark Zuckerberg. Gotta hook us up. This is great. I get to meet this beautiful girl from a guy in Florida who's like, I know a girl in Oregon, and whatever. That's how it works for us. Everything we ever do is because people like you post, like, and share. We meet this girl, and it's a few days ago, wasn't planned, wasn't in our timeline, and we have to fly her whole family here from Oregon last minute where there's no direct flights because nobody even knows where Oregon is. I think you guys should move to Philly.
Yeah.
But anyway, poor Esther again. Esther, can you book these flights from Oregon to Philly? Anyway, we get her here. And she landed today at what time?
3, probably?
Like 3, and it starts at 5. They had to come right here. They couldn't even go to their hotel. They had to come right here from the plane. It doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make to you, there's no red tape. There's no applications to be filled out. There's no, I don't want to see your father's tax returns. The point is, we have a gala, we raise money, no one gets paid. It goes to children and kids just like Sarah. And that's why she's here. And ladies and gentlemen, she wants to meet, not me, she wants to meet Paula Abdul and get singing lessons. American Idol judge, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Paula Abdul! So Paula, what do you think? Can we make this happen? She wants these singing lessons. What do you think?
Absolutely. I hear you're a beautiful singer.
That I've been watching American Idol. Well, I was watching American Idol like every season when I was younger.
Lovely. You want to sing?
Yeah.
Well, I think we can do something about that, Martina.
She says we can do it.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen.
So you've met the right girl. This is the one that can make it happen. And you're here with her and her whole team, by the way, which I got to meet today. You guys should just stand up and wave your hands because you came from all over. 2 of you came from LA. Did I say sit and wave? I don't care if you're attorneys and managers. Stand up, wave. You guys are great. You flew in. You brought your beautiful wife that I got to meet. They all came too because she really cares. She makes it happen. Her team cares. And your life's going to be changed because of Paula. And I'm just happy to meet you. And I'm happy you two got to meet as well. Thank you so much, girls. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Harper. Fabio, we're four best friends.
Good.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we've talked about wishes all night. It's time to talk about wigs because that's what defined us as a charity when we first started. Friends Are By Your Side realized that when we would see women with wigs, you knew they had wigs. You knew they were women that either had cancer or total alopecia, and I wanted to do something different. So I found a way with our team to grant wigs that do not look like wigs. And that's what it's all about. To prove this statement that I'm about to say, that I have women that go to their chemotherapy appointment and the doctors say, I can't believe you haven't lost your hair yet. That's amazing. And they go, it's a wig, doc. Yeah, you know. Hey, by the way, how many of you have been affected by Friends Are By Your Side either through a wig or wish tonight? How many of you out here tonight? Because I saw a lot of women tonight. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love for you to meet Sue Bowen. Come on up, girl. And your husband. All right. So, Sue Richard, here's the story. She comes into this lot, by the way, this is a wig. No, I'm not taking it off yet, but look straight. A stocking? What are you going to rob a bank? All right, so look. So we have these wigs, right? Lace front. You can pull a couple hairs. It looks like it's their own hair that you're pulling out. So she comes in. We do this wig for her with her husband. And I said, oh, I can't wait to post this on Facebook because it's got roots. It's got lowlights, highlights. It's going to look great. She goes, you can't post it on Facebook. I said, why not? I just gave it to you. Why can't I post it? So they start laughing. They're both as goofy as hell, right? That's the before. That's the after. But let's talk... Let's talk about Facebook. What happened on Facebook? 13,458 likes. Do you know what that means? You know what that means? That means that 14,000 people got to learn that if they know someone who needs a wig, they know where to go.
That's fantastic.
That's what it's all about. I don't even need to take it off. They already saw what you look like bald. I love you. You're so welcome. You're welcome.
I don't want to give it up.
You don't have to give it up. It looked better than your own hair did anyway. I'm just saying. Typical hairdresser. I love you too. I look better on chemo than not. That's so cute. You are amazing. I'm so happy you guys made it tonight. Thank you so much. Oy, my gosh. Talking about wigs. Recently, I have... Where's my girl at? It's over here. I'm waiting for my next award. Many of you may have seen on, the front cover of the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, the Daily News. It's been in every publication, on every news, on everything, was the woman that went to renew her driver's license.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows the story. So I get bombarded. There's a lieutenant here tonight named Johnny Walker. Johnny, where are you at? Where are you at? Johnny Walker, he is the, oh, I know, big deal. You're a cop, so what? No, he's the high-profile lieutenant in Philadelphia that whenever there's a crime, he's there. He's the one they interview. He solves crimes. He gets it done. Big, bad cop, right? Until he sees this story. Then he reaches out to me and he says, you got to help this woman. But so many people reached out to our charity and said, can you help this woman who has she's a single mom with a 10-year-old daughter, went in a motor vehicle and said, I'd like to renew my license and I want to use my old picture. And they said, you can't because it's been 8 years. And she said, okay, but I have cancer and I'm going to be cured. It's stage 2. And I'm a single mom, I have my daughter with me. I really don't want a bald picture for my driver's license. And they said, tough, and made her retake it. So she said, well, can I wear a scarf? They gave her a hard time. So she cried, and they took the picture, and it went viral. And she's here tonight. Please make welcome Joanne Jodry.
I got the eye of the tiger, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion.
I'll let you take a look at the news clip right here, guys. Here's the video.
New Jersey woman says getting a new driver's license has turned into an emotional fight for her humility and her dignity. You see, Joanne Jodry of Neptune City is undergoing chemotherapy for stage 2 breast cancer, and she says it's taken a toll on her both emotionally and physically. So she asked the Motor Vehicle Commission if she could use her old photo with her long blonde hair that she has now lost because of chemo. She was told, no, the rules are the rules. She has to take a new picture. Well, then Jodry says she had to beg to wear a scarf over her head for the new photo she was forced to take.
I don't want to have a picture of myself sick for the next 4 years. I started to cry, and I'm crying in the picture.
The managers say they're just following state law and that everyone must get a new picture every 8 years. Jodry is now fighting to change that policy.
They messed with the wrong woman. So I will tell you this. When everyone was sending me her information along with her daughter Mary, she, unlike myself, hasn't been on Facebook for like 7 months. So it was hard to find her. So we took like 4 days of the army on Facebook. If you go on my Facebook, there's literally like 900 comments of people saying, I tried this and I searched that and I left a message here. Like 900 of you really tried, and eventually it worked. And she's been bombarded. She's on the doctors. When are you on the doctors? It airs Friday? It films Friday. Okay, so she'll be on the doctors. But you know what her mission is? Her mission is, I want Motor Vehicle to be nice. I want to walk into Motor Vehicle, and if they see a woman that's going through cancer, I get you have policies, but I just want you to be nice. So being a professor that puts kids through their graduate and teaches masters, I'm going to write a policy for Motor Vehicle. This is how you should treat with bedside manners when a woman walks in. Just have a little compassion. So I reach out to the only politician that I know I can call whenever I have a situation and I need help. He is the one that helped me find my birth mother. He's the one that drove me to Trenton to get my records. He's the one I called when Kiki had a problem. He never says no. He always picks up his phone. Today he should be campaigning for his election on November 3rd that you all better vote for him if you live local. But his name is Paul Moriarty. He is our assemblyman. Paul, please come up here, because Paul Moriarty got involved and said to me, I will do my best to set up a meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul Moriarty. He's not just my assemblyman, he's my friend. And so thank you for being here tonight, Paul.
Thank you.
And please, God, if you live around here and you vote on November 3rd, vote for Paul Moriarty, because he's always got our back. So you're getting another Guardian Angel Award because you deserve it. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. I love you too. See, you just get it done. You don't need to have red tape. There's a need, you make it happen. And I couldn't do it, we couldn't do it without all of you. Fabio, you got to tell them the next is a great Wigs story.
Let's talk about another situation where we made it happen, Martino. The beauty industry first heard of Jenny. And Jenny's story broke on BehindTheChair.com. She was a young girl getting married and suffering from brain cancer. Martino used hotheads and très couture to get her through her wedding day. But Jenny needed more, and that is when Martino reached out to Dr. Bauman for help. Why don't we take a look at this video?
I first heard about Jenny through a phone call. A friend of mine who is a stylist up in New Jersey knew about her situation, and as soon as I heard about what happened to her, I knew we had to help.
I introduced Jenny to Dr. Bauman when we had made some type of hair piece for her to get married. But after the wedding, when I realized that the hair was not coming back, I knew that it was going to be something she was going to deal with forever.
Because she's on some medications, she's not a good candidate for hair transplant surgery at this time, but she has some significant hair loss. What we have available to her through Salon B is a medical grade prosthetic hair system.
Guys, how are ya? Jenny. Good to see you.
How was the trip in?
Really
All right, excited to have you here.
Yeah, super excited.
So a lot of fun stuff planned.
Yeah.
And get your hair system attached. The Bauman Philanthropic Foundation is just a natural extension of what we've done through Bauman Medical for almost 20 years. And that is to provide pro bono hair restoration treatments, procedures, products, and services to those who need it the most. First thing we did was look at Jenny's hair loss situation, and we saw that she had a significant amount of hair loss from the cancer treatments that she had been through.
I was diagnosed on April 1st, April Fool's Day. A lot of people thought it was a big joke. And since then, I had my surgery. Went through chemo. I went through radiation. I went through another surgery because my prior surgery did not heal. So they had to open it up and do it again. Yeah.
Well, today is an important day for Jenny. Today is about her, much more than about us. Jenny today is at the end of a process that started a few weeks ago when we came in to take a template of her head. On that, we built the hair system, which she is having placed on her head today.
This is an incredibly high quality hair system that's made overseas in Italy, handcrafted specifically and customized exactly for her.
Jenny has no idea. She's gonna freak out. I heard my name, like, what?
I said to her, I can't believe
It's so great to see you. You too.
I said, I can't believe he was missing this.
She had no idea I was coming, you know, so when I walked in to surprise her, she started to cry. Made me feel good.
It is hard getting up in the morning and looking at yourself in the mirror and just not seeing yourself as yourself. So, and you know, meeting people like Martino and Dr. Bauman and people that are gonna make you feel whole again, I think that's one of the best things that can happen to you through this traumatic event.
Healing from her brain cancer and surviving is part of her healing process. But living with the hair loss is kind of a constant reminder of what she's been through and what she's had to deal with. So finishing off the healing, if you will, by restoring her full head of hair makes her a more complete person.
Many of these patients have suffered for various reasons, and we're giving them a big psychological boost by giving them back their image.
CNC and the entire team from Italy, they just blew my mind today. I mean, you cannot tell it's not her scalp, no matter what. There's nothing you can do to make it better or improve it. It's just perfect.
I can't even explain it. It's like me again. My hair is just amazing. I am so happy with it. It just transformed me into the person I used to be. They made my life complete.
So tonight, Jenny is watching. Who has the live feed camera? Jeff, I'm counting on you to communicate with me. Who has the live feed camera? Where is it?
Martino.
Yeah?
How about that big one right there?
Is that the live feed? Can somebody from Starlight answer my question? All right, so I need a camera that's live to pan the crowd because Jenny was supposed to be here tonight. But About a week and a half ago, she had a little setback. She had a brain bleed, which it's okay. The doctors say it was a blessing in disguise. You see, Jenny had a brain tumor, same as Logan. But Jenny's 30 and just got married, and she was able to get the polio vaccine in that tumor, and that brain bleed is gonna push away some of those dead cells. And when she gets through this, she's gonna be better than she ever was. And she's watching right now with her family, with her new husband. So I want the camera right here. I want you to pan the crowd. Guys at home, let Jenny at home watching see everybody cheering for her, because we have a big surprise for Jenny tonight that she doesn't even know. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That little shot that you saw that was in behind the chair. So Jenny was getting married. Her mother reached out to me. Richard sent me hotheads, Tres Couture, and we were able to get her down the aisle. But for a daily, day-to-day, every day to look like I don't have cancer, we couldn't do it for her. But there was someone who could. And I want to make welcome, all the way from Boca Raton, Florida, please make welcome Dr. Alan Bauman.
And all the way from Italy, dall'Italia, please welcome Stefano Ospitali.
I wasn't even going to try to pronounce that name, phonetically or not. What's up, brother? Oh, good to see you. So just to show you real quick, come here. When I met you, he flew from Italy to be here. For Jenny, who's watching on that camera, Jenny, remember him? Your surprise is he came back from Italy and he's got something for you. So we'll still get it to you, but you have to wait a minute. So I'm looking at him and I'm going, my God, how does he have so much stinking hair? And can we get a close-up, please? No, like we did. Look at the camera. On close-up. Yeah, okay. I'm like, no, you cannot be the president and whatever. I'm like, no. What? Turn around again. Wait. I'm like, what? I want one. What do you mean? How is this not your hair? That's how I learned about his company in Italy. They are the only, I don't even know what to say, in the world, 100% virgin hair. No color. They harvest this hair. They hand blend it. They use a 3D printer to match your own scalp that this thing fits. And then they, by hand, with a needle, puncture it through the base. They can run upwards to $15,000, right? Yeah, retail for $15,000. And tonight, Dr. Alan Bauman and my friend from Italy have something to present to you, Jenny. I know you're watching at home, Dr. Bauman. Stefano, you want to say it? Who wants to tell her what's in that box? Jenny, we love you so much. We're pulling for you. We can't wait for you to get out of that rehab because we love you and we want you to have your brand new. They made you another one. They made you another one. Another 100% virgin hair 3D rendering. This is yours. This is the same one that you had that you fell in love with on the video that everybody saw. But this is yours, just flown over from Italy. If people want to know more about your product, where can they go? Okay, we got a language barrier. I'll translate. He speaks Italian. You do it. He speaks English. I was being funny.
Abbiamo 20 centri qua negli Stati Uniti d'America, siamo a Boca Raton da Bauman, siamo qua a New Jersey da Daniel che è qua che sta facendo le foto e siamo in altri 20 posti qua.
You know, you're the whitest Italian I've ever met.
Yeah. He said they have over 20 centers here in North America, and he works specifically with Dr. Bauman here. And you can find more information through Dr. Bauman about his products. So just incredible work. Thank you, Stefano.
It's really amazing. And I will tell you, Dr. Bauman has been on Dr. Oz, The Doctors, Top Doctors, so many things, which is how I first met him because I'm 40. My hairline started to go back a little bit. and I went to him, and he took some hair and stuck it here. So I'm back on track. So thank you, Dr. Bauman. Yes, thank you for giving me my hair back. And you more than deserve this award. I wish it could be in gold because you deserve so much. And Stefano, you as well. The fact that you flew to Boca for Jenny, which we love. You have another piece, so you're set, girl. Get out of rehab, get better. Everybody here is pulling for you. We all love you. Jenny, we love you.
Yes. Stefano, for you. Prego. Un onore, grazie.
Okay, we are almost done. Thank you, Jesus. This is emotional. I had enough. But it took all you guys an hour later to get in here, so we're so far behind. But before we move to the final, that tape that you run through.
Let me take it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me take it. So, meaning of friends are by your side. Now it's time for all of you to meet a hero, a woman who defines the meaning behind friends are by your side. The woman you're about to meet received a wig from Martino and then went to chemotherapy. While she was there, she met a woman without a wig. Well, she then brought her to come see Martino as well, and she received a wig as well. And of course, then another, and another, and another, Martino, and so on. She created her own circle of friends, and now they are inseparable. In
Fabio,
fact,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
sorry.
for it.
They're not in sync with you, and I have to do this because, no, go back because you already did it.
Yeah.
This is Sarah. I'm sorry, Fabio.
Yeah, no
but
worries.
They're not following the timeline. This is Sarah. I met Sarah at the Ohio Hair Show, and she wanted to meet Tabitha. And knowing that I was on Tabitha, she wanted to meet her. She came to our booth. She was in hair school, and she was in hair school, and I said, of course I'll bring you to meet Tabitha. And then she was overcome with an abdominal pain that was so bad, they had to take her to the hospital. They took her to the hospital only to find out that she had cancer. And she called me up. She needed a wig. She wanted to talk to Tabitha. She wanted to meet Tabitha. She wanted to come from Ohio all the way down to our salon in Jersey. And all of that happened. This is when she was at our salon. That's the wig we sent. That's when she got her hair done. And then, since we're out of line, do you have the picture of Tabitha or no? If you don't, yes, great. We brought her to meet Tabitha. And just before she passed away, we had a limo take her mother and father, she and her sister, to look at Christmas lights around the town where they live. That's what she wanted, to get a manicure and pedicure. I know her parents are here tonight somewhere. Where are they, Kevin? There they are. Stand up. Put the spotlight on them. Thank you, please. Stand up. So, I love Sarah. I remember having phone calls with Sarah, text messages with her, getting Tabitha on the phone with her. I still hear her voice. So, please know she's not forgotten, and we love your daughter very much. I'm sorry. I just saw that the pictures weren't right, and I wanted to do what was right on that. Back to your girl that you were talking about.
Yes.
Fabio told you about a woman. This is so special. This is going to blow your mind. A woman came into our salon for a wig. She was very outgoing. She flirted with me beyond measure. She wanted selfies, pictures, and everything else. Her name was Carol. I do the wig for Carol. She then goes to chemotherapy and meets another woman who doesn't have a wig. She says, my name's Carol. I know a hot Egyptian that can give you a wig. She then brings that woman in, and before you know it, 1 become 2, 2 become 3, 3 become 4. All of them beat cancer. They are cancer-free today. They wind up building a circle of friends. They define the definition of friends are by your side. They all go to church together. They all go to therapy and support groups together. And they all love Michael English. So, when I realized that they all beat cancer, I wanted to do something special for them. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome a younger version of the Golden Girls. And the reason I say that is because Carol would come back to see us every 10 days. I think my bangs are a little long. I'd say it's a wig. They're not growing. Move it back a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Carol. Come on up. Yeah, you like the Golden Girls theme song? Yeah, 4 chairs, right there, thank you. And where's your girlfriends? Well, come on, ladies. Jeez, now you're blocked. You're chair blocked. So this is Carol and friends.
Come on up.
Good. So one started with 1, right? Then 1 became 2. Thank you, Fabio. I got you. Come on, hot stuff. She flirted with me the most out of all of them, this one right here. Hey, don't be pinching me. This is a live feed. Woo,
2
watch
became
it.
3.
You gotta watch these women. They're so frisky.
And 4.
What you don't know is that when I learned that you're so many memories looking at them. You have no idea. We've been on how many news broadcasts, how many wigs, how many families have been touched. There's so much history we don't have time to share. Just know it's incredible. When I learned how much they loved Michael English, I have been blessed to know Grammy Award winner and Double Dove Award winner Michael English for quite some time. He is an amazing human being. He has his own television show on TBN that airs in 70 countries. He has groundbreaking records that his accolades are too long to list. And just know that when I reached out to Kevin, his manager, he told me that Michael had a concert in Tennessee and could not be here tonight. My heart sank. And then I texted Michael. I said, Michael, you have to meet this woman. You have to know their story. Please. Michael said, okay, I'll cancel my concert in Tennessee. What? Okay, so Michael English, Grammy Award winner, double Dove Award winner, and just an amazing human being, canceled his concert in Tennessee to be here tonight to meet these ladies. But what they don't know is that the reason he canceled his concert is because you 4 are gonna have a seat right there, and the song that he won a Grammy to, he's singing to you. So take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Michael English.
I have had many family members to die of this terrible disease. My father, just 3 years ago, I saw him wither away from this disease. But one day, the last cell of cancer will die. Christ alone will I glory, though I could pride myself in battles won. For I've been blessed beyond measure, and by his strength alone I overcome. And no, I could stop and count successes like diamonds in my hands, but those trophies could not equal to the grace by which I stand. In Christ alone I place my trust and find my glory in the power of the cross. And every victory, let it be said of me, my source of strength, my source of hope is Christ alone. In Christ alone will I glory, for only by His grace I am redeemed, and only His tender mercy could reach beyond my weakness to my knees. And now I seek no greater honor than just to know Him more, to count my gains but losses to the glory